Hincapie, here we go. Kiwior to Porto. Could Andrea Berta, who's done some great work already for Arsenal Football Club in this transfer window, be eyeing up one last surprise? Smash the like button, press the hype button if you haven't, people, and big up yourselves. Apologies for not sounding like my crisp self. I think Carnival done me over. I think I got Carnival flu, but the show must go on and get a bit worried. You know what I mean? It's been a few days, but away from the sub story thing, pardon me. Fabrizio Romano said, understand Arsenal are closing in on Hincapie deal with Bayern. Here we go soon. Agreement almost done as Bayern accept loan with obligation to buy for Hincapie as formula wanted by Arsenal. Big up Berta. Details on the fee structure being sorted out, and then here we go coming next. You know what time it is. When Berta goes and wants a player, we're going to get it done. Terrific business. Continuing on where Romano obviously said, and speaking about defenders, Kiwior to Porto, here we go. 2 million loan fee, 17 million euros obligation to buy, add-ons that could take the potential fee to 25 to 27 million euros, and there is a sell-on clause. Could we have got a bit more money? Is he worse of a player than when he signed for Arsenal? But we need to get some P's in. Kiwior wanted to go, and this puts the wheels in motion for Hincapie, obviously, people. So yeah, people, it looks like it's being done. Porto get their centre half slash left back. I guess Kiwior can play there, and we get an upgrade on him, people. Fantastic depth in it. Miles Lewis Skelly, Calafiori, Hincapie, left-sided centre half. You do have the options of Gabriel Magalhaes, Hincapie, and obviously Calafiori. Timber and White can obviously play at centre half. You've got Mascara as well, and all of these guys can, at least cover at minimum two of the defensive positions. This is what we need, people. Arsenal and Leverkusen are meeting within the next hour to finalise the transfer of Hincapie. As mentioned, Friday was seen as a significant day of clarity. Arsenal also negotiating the final bonus related matter to complete the transfer for Kiwior, which correlates with what we're doing. Arsenal made serious advancements today for the signing of Hincapie. Friday is regarded as a significant day for Andrea to secure clarity on this file. I'm also told Andrea Berta is still assessing the market in the final days of the transfer window should an opportunity present itself. Semenyo, Javi Simmons, is there another hijack? Been a terrific summer, really giving us goosebumps, people. We love what you brought to the table. Unfortunately, this was behind a paywall, so I can't read that. One executive at a Premier League club said, Andrea doesn't mess about. He gets shit done. He makes things happen. It was an appointment that surprised a lot of us. He's not a very Arsenal person, and I mean that in a good way. Well, that's what we need. He's not a very Arsenal person. Gyökeres ain't, for some, an Arsenal striker. Doing things differently might breed different results, specifically getting over the line. And at the end of the day, significantly more experienced than Edu. So yeah, last Wednesday, an email landed in Crystal Palace's inbox. It had been sent by Arsenal, but it was very much not Arsenal-esque. It was short, sharp, to the point, and stated that the club wanted to buy Eze within 24 hours. The deal was done. Come on. Come on, come on. Big up the gaffer. Big up Eze. Hey, Berta, I got some rare enough for you, I got some rare enough for you, I got, you probably need, I got Henny for you. I got rare enough for you. I got beer things for you. What do Italians drink? Well, I can't pick no good Italian wine, but shit, I probably can't afford what he drinks. But it's the novelty. Andrea, come on, look at the Hermes belt. No one ain't seen an interview from this guy. Don't even know what he sounds like. Just dealing with the business. It's a great fit from Eze as well. Swag and that. It is what it is. Once again, Arsenal are increasingly confident of striking a deal for Hincapie and have proposed a season-long loan with an obligation to buy. Bayern Leverkusen are giving the offer serious consideration, but want to obtain a fee approaching his 52 million release clause. So that gets put into next financial year and factored into what we do next summer. We all know Kai Havertz got injured. There was rumors about surgery, and he's actually underwent surgery on a minor surgical procedure on a knee issue, and will shortly begin his rehab and rehabilitation program to ensure he is back to full fitness as soon as possible. And I think I speak for everyone. We wish you a speedy recovery, my friend. You would have seen yesterday the draw for the league phase of the Champions League was announced, people. Where you lot at with it? We've got Bayern Munich at home, Inter away, Atletico Madrid at home, Berta Derby, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos at home, Slavia Prague away, Karat Almaty at home. I must admit, big them up, but the traveling, if we had to go to their place, is mad. And Athletic Bilbao. So for me, for Mikel Arteta and a couple of coaching staff, for a couple of the coaching staff, for Mikel Merino, for David Ryan, Supermendi, it's a trip back to Spain, innit? Really, Atletico's going to be a stinky game, innit? I back us against Bayern. I back us against Inter. No time for rest. Now, apparently, Bukayo Saka could be back sooner rather than later. What do you lot make of that? Are you lot of the school of thought if he's fit, or do you want him to, maybe be extended a break sort of thing? Bukayo Saka will certainly miss this weekend's game against Liverpool. Maybe the Nottingham Forest game after the international break will also come too soon for him. But there's certainly apologies. I hope he will be close to a return by that point. Fingers, toes, everything crossed. Rodrigo was never close to joining Liverpool, Arsenal, or City. He's happy at Madrid and wants to fight for his place. That's why no one's bidded, really. So yeah, big up Kai Havertz on that one. Again, it's one thing talking about Kiwior, radio silence where Zinchenko is concerned, and at this moment, Lukonga. Crystal Palace are still in talks with Reece Nelson over a 15 million deal, but nothing seems to advance. Kiwior is going to Porto, but they've also been linked with Zinchenko and Fabio Vieira. I don't really buy that unless Fabio Vieira goes there on loan, because we did hear early in the summer, not only was he linked with Stuttgart, which hasn't worked, but also Porto tried to get him, but the financial conditions were a myth. So unless we're just going to say, you know what, loan fee and run, if there's no permanent offers, it's a myth. Zinchenko's on 100 grand a week. I can't see them buying him permanently. Maybe there's a loan option, but the man's got a year left on his deal. It doesn't help us. It's currently very unlikely that a transfer for Rodrigo to Liverpool will happen before deadline day. There's a good chance that he'll stay at Madrid if nothing extraordinary happens. Boy, you have to hope where Arsenal's concerned something happens. Hincapie deal close to being decided. Arsenal pushing for swift resolution. Arsenal initially tried to lower the transfer fee, apparently having been signaled by the player that this was possible. However, an alleged verbal agreement to this effect between Hincapie's party and at least one official at Leverkusen was denied. You see why gentleman's agreement, verbal agreement, handshakes in business has no part. Cold-hearted, eyes dotted, T's crossed. For Leverkusen, which would fundamentally like to keep the player, a gamble over the transfer fee is categorically out of question. According to club sources, only the structure of the transfer is negotiable. Arsenal would like to structure the deal as a loan with a subsequent obligation to buy. This would mean that the 60 million euros would only be due in full in 2026. This is what Bayern wants as well, because showing more profit now would mean more taxes. Hence, Leverkusen is negotiating exclusively with Arsenal. Porto have also set a deadline to sign Kiwior and won't wait till deadline day. So, obviously, Kiwior's going over there. David Raya, Martin Zubimendi, and Mikel Moreno have all been called up to the Spain national team for their World Cup qualifiers against Turkey and Bulgaria. So yeah, we have to see exactly what's going on, man. Let's hope Berta's got a surprise for us, man. And what have we got here? Arsenal are still working on the exit for Fabio Vieira. Stuttgart firmly at the queue with 3 other European clubs lurking, which is great for us if there's 3 people. Newfound optimism regarding this file, one to watch. For Arsenal, Fabio Vieira, everybody needs to keep it moving, really and truly. Have to keep it moving. So we know Andrea Berta is looking at some market opportunities. Let's get some players out. I got small hope of a left winger. Do you not think we'll sign one more, excluding Hincapie, obviously? Let me know your thoughts. Always